Hello all and welcome to RaceOnOz. Sorry for the delay there. It is the PC ACC League from Zolder. It is round 3. It is a sprint round. We've had 2 absolutely phenomenal rounds so far with great performances from Terry Rayton, who's taken out the wins in both events so far. It's been a great start by him. We will start off by having a quick look at the previous round, which was Laguna Seca. It did rain during the race, and the last half an hour was in the wet, and it was absolutely awesome. It caught me by surprise. It caught the drivers by surprise, and it was a great finish to that race. The winners for the previous round, so the AM class winner was Ray Smith in his first race within the league. It was absolutely brilliant performance by Ray. The silver winner was Matthew Marsh. It was a very good performance in the difficult conditions. He punched well above his weight class, and that was in amongst the pro drivers, and he finished P7 for the race and the first in silver. And as I said before, the overall winner was Terry Rayton with another great performance, just absolutely dominated. Unfortunately, it was at the expense of Andrew Lawrenson, who disconnected after a 20-second lead on the field. He was absolutely dominating that race and disconnected, unfortunate internet connection, and it handed the win to Terry, who had quite a large gap on the field himself. So we have a quick look at the standings. We've got Joey Gutierrez still in the lead, tied on points with Ray Smith. He has changed his name back to Haggis, his name from the console days, and he is tied on points with Joey Gutierrez, with Bernie Ronquillo in third. So they've got a 16-point gap over third. But this battle at the top there of AM class is absolutely close as. So we have a look at silver class. We've got an 8-point lead there to Matthew Marsh over Gabriel Ingersoll, with Anthony Sassana in third place. It's all pretty tight at the top there as well. You could throw a blanket over those guys from second through to fifth. And then we've got the pro class with Terry Rayton with a 14-point lead over Paul Russell, with Michael Easter in third place, with James Reed not far behind in fourth. It's been very dominating performance so far this season by Terry Rayton, and I suspect it will be pretty similar for this round as well, although it is going to be very tight. We've got 5 minutes left in practice as we have a look at the track. So we just follow Matt Frost round. Well, we could look at a lap of the circuit. This is coming into turn 1. Just get the car turned in, inside curb. There's plenty of the track. Right, change down a gear, car turned in, again use all the track. GTR sounds absolutely awesome. So Matt's 6th in practice at the moment. Plenty of curb. Decline chicane. Gets towards corner chicane again. You need to say use plenty of curb on this one. This is right a bit deep coming out of there. It's just a matter of keeping the momentum up. There's a couple of right-hand corners. Big braking into the hairpin. Good exit out of there then. There you have a lap of Zolder.
Green light, go, go, go.
We'll join with qualifying here. My money is on Lawrenson for this. Wanted to come back after last week. He's going to get it done. Pit wall is up and going as well, so the live timing will be able to see the live timing now. As we continue our onboard with Matt Frost. He's got 2 Rate just ahead of him. As you can see by the track map, there is congestion everywhere. So short circuit. I think that's Rate trying to pass Roland Schmidt just ahead. It's a race to get to the. These two are racing each other on the outlapping qualifying. Oh, he's let him go. His aim here is to get a gap somewhere in this field. Guys still yet to come out of pits. As Bruno Gallo in the Lamborghini looks to be the first car out of this. Yeah, so he is the first car in the queue. first one to set a time. Let's see what he can do in his first one. First lap here. 1:29.1. His toe rate goes quicker. 1:28.7. As expected, 28.7. That is blistering lap time. He didn't set the quickest sector, the final sector, so he's still got plenty of time in it. Deltas for each person's personal best. You'll be able to see in real time who's going quicker here. That's Daniel Hunter. He is going quicker. He's in the Porsche. It's good to see the Porsche on the grid. Nice delivery too. See from the graphic that Lawrenson Schmidt goes quicker with 28.5. Followed by Lawrenson with a 27.9. I was just waiting for the graphic to pop up. It's a great lap by Lawrenson. There's still time in it, I suspect. It's half a second. Terry Rayton's on an out lap. Michael Easter, 27.7. Brilliant lap. It's all heating up now. Guys are pulling these laps out. 10 minutes to go. Dowd goes to third with a 28.5. A few cars are stopping now. They're jumping into the pits. Fresh boots and out they go. See, just got Blanchard at 12. He's on his way out. On a pretty good lap here as well, so he's going through the Villeneuve chicane. It's half a second up. Missed the first round, had dramas with some damage, a 20-second fix in his pit stop last week. Managed to get a decent result. He's pulling out of time here. He's 8/10 up. He's going to finish this lap off. It's going to be a pretty good time. He's lost a little bit of time out of the last corner and he stays in third. Just a bit of time getting through the last chicane. He's still got time in it. We'll have a quick look at so we've got Gabriel Ingersoll, the quickest car so far in silver. He's in 6th. We've got Ray Smith or Haggis in 13th. And so he's got Joey Gutierrez just behind him. So these two are locked in a battle for AM class. It's going to be one to watch that. There's a huge gap between Gabriel Ingersoll and Christopher Blanchard in the quali standings for silver class. Ray Smith and Joey Gutierrez are definite standouts amongst that group. 37 car grid here. There's a few cars yet to set a representative lap here. These cars do look good under lights. So just follow Neil Krempen around in the Porsche. Just jump on board for that. His lap time there, Neil. He's definitely putting it in. So we have a look back at the battle at the front of the field as there's a yellow flag there for Dowd. He's just coming out of the pit, so this will be his final run. Comparison of the fastest laps between Lawrenson and Easter. Just have a quick look. That's actually going to be their last segments. So Lawrenson does actually have a lot of time to make up in that first sector. We still haven't seen best lap yet. So for this final few minutes, it'll be intriguing to look at this battle at the front. You know that Dowd's got a bit more time left in him. Just have a quick look. So Dowd's actually been quickest in the last sector. Bit of time through the final chicane, so he's got a bit left in the tank too. Lawrenson's up at this point. As Bruno Gallo goes to third. Easter looks to set out. We'll have time for two more. Lawrenson has lost time on this lap. Just have a look at where he's at the moment. So he's coming down to the first chicane, Klein chicane. Bentley likes to eat up those sausages. same here, the Villeneuve chicane. As Dowd has had a moment. So, let's see if he's got any damage out of that one. Bruno Gallo sets off on another lap. Lawrenson is down on his lap as well. Easter sets off in his final lap. That's it for Gallo. Gallo's in the pits. Lawrenson, he's up so far. He's got a car picking up grass ahead of him. Dowd is also up a couple of tens. It's going to be pretty interesting final laps by these guys. As the car ahead pulls out of the way. It's good sportsmanship. Almost 3/10 up. Dowd's almost 3/10 up as well. Easter's a 10th up, so the track grip is coming to these guys. First one across the line. Dowd goes to the top with a 27.7. Brilliant lap from him. So we finally got that piece together. As we've got Lawrenson coming across the line now. He will go to the top in 27.5. It's all going to be on Easter. And he goes quickest with a 27.2. What a lap time. But as I say that, Dowd has got another lap. It's up so far. He's in the Ferrari. Can he pull this off? He's going to get a good exit out of here. And I don't, unless he's going to nail this last sector, I think he's going to have enough. He's going to go quicker though. He needed to make up a second. He is going to go slightly quicker. It's not quite enough, and he goes third. A bunch of cars parked on this pit straight, but what a qualifying session. Michael Easter with a 27.2. What a lap time. It's brilliant to see. I had all my money on Lawrenson for this one. Michael Easter has got the job done there. We'll just move. So as we move to the grid here, that was a brilliant qualifying performance there by Michael Easter. So the front rows, the two Bentleys, Other standout performance is Ray Smith. AM class, and he's in the top 10. In the dark at Zolder in that qualifying session. That was brilliant from him. Same can be said from Gabriel Ingersoll, 13th, the head of silver class. And there's quite a few pro guys around that area from 10th or 11th down to 18th. So we just move our way back down to the back of the grid. So we'll have a quick look at some of these guys who've moved their way through. So Tom Parsons, 36th. Stu Parsons, 35th. So the two Parsons brothers towards the back of the field, but they'll be looking to have a good bounce back from a pretty difficult round at Laguna. So we just make our way back through some of these car liveries. These look absolutely brilliant. Kennedy Runau in 28th. Spent a lot of time with that livery. The Wild Turkey Audi. Matthew Marsh, he's battling with Gabriel Ingersoll for the Silver Championship, so he's got some work on his hands to catch up to him. Angry Old Fella, this is his first race of the season actually. So he's back in 24th. You can see back on the grid. So we just wait for the cars to lead us away on the formation lap. Race starting on a nice sunset in Belgium. Lap. We're just hanging off the door of Nando Itanzio's very nice livery on his Mercedes. It's pretty cool conditions. This one. It's sunny conditions for at least half an hour in this one. You guys would be happy with this. Although it is very cold. It's 10 degrees and wind is at 5 kilometres per hour, so there is a fair chance it could be wet at some stage in this race. But it will be well after that half hour. Just make their way around. Michael Easter on pole. Andrew Lawrenson lining up beside him. It's a brilliant last lap there by Easter. Can't rave about that enough. 27.2 around Zolder. He's extremely fast. As we get ready to line up, double file. first lap, that's for sure. So we get ready for the green light.
Green light.
And away we go. Here we go. This is going to be absolutely brilliant first lap. He's just got the inside. Lawrence, oh, there's a bit of contact there between those two. Lawrence makes his way through. Stays in second. As Dowd follows him behind. Got the contact further back. So there's been a couple of lost positions there from Matt Frost. Oh, and who's that guy? That's Gabriel Ingersoll. So Gabriel Ingersoll's in the fence early on. There's plenty of action back here further. Look at the field come through. There's cars everywhere. This is where the action's going to be. And these guys get through. Oh, who's that in the fence? It's been contact. Something's happened to Lucas Dowd here. I think he's come off coming out of the chicane. There's a bit of contact further up as well. Oh, the car's gone round. There's action aplenty on the first lap. We'll have to go back and see what happened to Lucas Dowd as that's the first lap is down. As Lucas Dowd's got some damage there, he's going to pit. There's some other cars around here with some big damage as well. Max Gassett, Stephen Haycock is involved in that as well. Matt Williams was involved with the chicane. Let's see if we can catch. So there are. It's happened before this. And that was Stephen Haycock who's gone round. Oh, this is. Oh, another big bit of contact there. So that was Max Gassett, Gabriel Ingersoll. I think Ryan Mendoza there as well. As there's more contact and Mendoza's in the fence. Oh, there's action aplenty on the first lap. As that is Dowd leaving the pits there. But as we come to the end of lap 2. Easter comes through to cross the line, followed by Andrew Lawrenson and Terry Rayton. Bring up some of these race gaps of 0.4 of a second. First to second, second to third's half a second as well. As Mitchell Weston's found himself up into 5th. Paul Russell is down in the back of Matt Frost, so Frost lost a few laps at the start of this one. So Paul Russell's got a bit of an injury at the moment, as we've got a moment here. James Reed try and catch what has happened to him here. And the Ferrari has he just run wide here. Oh, in the background, that looked like. Yeah, that was Nando Latantio who's in the fence further back, so we've actually missed what happened to Reed then. That was a huge moment for Nando. It's heavy contact with the fence. So we just move our way back to the front of the field. some of these positions. So Daniel Hunter is coming under pressure from Sergei Mironenko. Mironenko is very unlucky at the start of the race at Laguna. He's seen a lot of dramas. So we're going to have a good performance in this one. As the gap at the front of the field is slowly eking its way out. It's about a second between first and second, the same as second and third. Ray Smith has had a good start, so he's up into ninth. As we just have a look, so quite a few guys looking already in this one. Back through the field as I have a quick look at what has happened to Bernie Ronquillo here. Oh, he's just a big bit of oversteer and big contact in the fence. We're only 6 minutes into this race and already there is some badly broken cars. I was not expecting this from this circuit, as this battle continues at the front of the field. Have a look at Lawrenson chasing down Easter. Unfortunately, Adam wasn't a big chance tonight. Getting into this one, I was hoping he was going to join me in the combox tonight, as they're already coming up on lap traffic. So that was badly damaged McLaren trying to get back to the pits. It's been a moment between Fakeney and Stimson. They've just made contact. That might have been all it was. Stimson goes for a move here. It's a big dive. He might lose a position. He's going to lose a position there to James Reed as well. So these guys battling down in 15th, 16th and 17th. As Mironenko is still fighting with Hunter, 7th position. Still that stranded McLaren trying to make its way around the field. Sorry, that wasn't Reed, it was Peter Hatfield in the Ferrari. So I think Stimson might be struggling a little bit here. As Neil Fakeney is going to be coming under plenty of pressure. Plenty of curve there. There was a moment there for Roland Schmidt, so we'll have a look at this one. Or was it contact between these two? So Schmidt's up the inside. It is going to be contact, very light contact. Still registers though. Battle continues. 5th place. See the big line of cars behind these guys. These cars and these liveries under lights. It's absolutely brilliant. Daniel Hunter is holding off this big pack of cars behind him. Plenty of battles through the field, so this action is very, very tight. As Mironenko pulls out, is he going to have a go at the chicane? Oh, Oh, he's taking a lot of curb on exit. As Stipson has made the position on Hatfield. Big battle amongst these guys. From the graphic, the biggest mover out of the field is Kennedy Runau, up 9 places in the 19th for all these dramas that have been happening. As it looks like there was contact between Angry Old Fella, Carlos Dominiak. This battle here is leading up as well. This is a big angry pack of cars. Behind these guys, we've got Paul Russell and Art Vanderlei in a battle as well. So Paul Russell under an injury. He's got the moon boot on his left foot. He's having to brake right-footed for the first time, so he's doing pretty well to be just outside the top 10. As Miranenko is looking to go around the outside, heading into the chicane. Can he get a run out of here as Hunter takes a lot of curb on the exit. Miranenko gets the position done as ahead of these guys. Bruno Gallo's had a moment. He's lost ground, so he's lost position to Schmidt and Weston. So Weston has lost a position to Schmidt, so change at the front of the field. It's Ray Smith, aka Haggis, is holding off Matt Frost behind him. Throw a blanket over this group of cars. Big difference in speed amongst this group of drivers compared to the front of the field, as he's just been able to pull a gap on Lawrence. He's a couple of seconds there and a couple of seconds back to Rachel as well. So these guys come up to the chicane. Frost is looking pretty angry here. Such a good battle amongst these guys. And as you can see from the car number graphic, Ray Smith in AM class is battling with these pro drivers. This is great to see from Haggis. It's only his second PC race. Nerves coming in. Look at him mixing it. Some class drivers in amongst this group of guys. Effort's been put into these couple of liveries here. It's from Matt Frost, 666 GTR. You can see the sparks flying ahead as Hunter in the Porsche grabs a bit of extra curve there. Oversteer. Ross, sniff of the pass here. He's going to have a go, I reckon. Haggis does a good job of blocking. wants to have a go at the last chicane. No, he doesn't. Thinks wisely. Pulls off as... I think that is Paul Russell heading into the pits. He's going to go for having a pit stop, or he's in a bit of pain. Making our way back through the field to see where some of these people that are pitted are coming out. So Lucas Dowd is the leader is the first of the drivers to have pitted. You get a lot of laps, a lot of fast, consistent laps in here. And he's got the speed, showed that in qualifying. He's actually been lapped already by just have a quick comparison between Lawrenson and Easter. So that is their fastest times. Last 3 laps, so Easter has got a tenthable pace on Lawrenson at this stage of the race, so he's working that Bentley perfectly. And Paul Russell has come out slightly ahead of Dowd, so after that drama's early for Dowd, he got the pit stop done. So maybe he didn't have any damage there, as Kenny Runau has made his pit stop. Or has he had a drama? I'm not sure about that one. It hasn't shown up that he's taken his pit stop. Back behind him. Simone Coco finds who that was. I think it was Gabriel Ingersoll. Paul McElhinney was in that battle just there. Take a moment to catch up where some of these people have finished up here. Start, so position delta, so there's a lot of green there. So the dramas for some of these drivers towards the back of the field. 27. Drop down. As Paul Russell is coming back through the pit, so there's been there's a drama there for Paul Russell. Stephen Haycock, I think he might have had a drama there. So much action going on in this one, it's a bit hard to keep track of it, so bear with me as I'm trying to work on this. So this battle here between the two McLarens is heating up. As, contact's made and Ingersoll goes around. We'll have to wait a moment to be able to get back on track for that one. still this battle in the top 10 as well. So Miranenko hasn't managed to get away from Hunter, and Hunter's coming back at him and back behind him. You throw a blanket over Smith, Frost and Vanderlei. Oh, it's back in that same spot we just saw that previous incident.
Moment to catch my breath.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, Paulie. Not sure what was going on there. So there's actually 2:30 stop go points. Unfortunately, that doesn't actually show up on my feed. And it doesn't show up that it's been taken either. So it's unfortunate, mate. If you want to join me in the com box, you're more than welcome. As these guys are coming up on lap traffic here, I do believe that's Parsons they'll be coming up on. It's not, so apologies there. Try and work out what car that is. Ah, sorry, I do know who that is. That is James Reed. So Reed has taken his pit stop and he's about to be lapped by a large group of cars. They're going to come up on him pretty quickly here. As we can see, blue flags for Reed. Short track here. Minute and a half. It's a long pit lane too, so an early pit stop can put you back in traffic like this has happened. Yeah, Adam, that's right. The steward's doing an amazing job. Oh, as that is Miranenko having a moment on the exit of the chicane, and that's pass has been made. So I wonder if that was just because I'm catching the back of Reed. Bit of aero wash, he's had a moment. Yeah, as I was saying, that Stewart's group do a brilliant job adjudicating these races. It's all post-race, redressing is a thing, but in the heat of the battle, it's races. Some of them are racing incidents. Deal with them after the race. As that is a car off. That's Weston. That's Weston that's had an off. Oh, he was doing brilliantly well. Let's try and catch what has happened to him. So, yeah, and the exit. Oh, he's grabbed too much of the sausage on the exit. He's just bounced the car. Spun him around, so he's gone. He was in fifth, so he's lost 3-4 positions out of that one, and just jumps into this battle. So luckily for him, there's no damage. Yeah, we'll continue on with this one. As we've got a battle here for 14th and 15th between Angry Old Fella and Matthew Marsh. There's been some contact. So a stop-go penalty was cleared for car 97. That is Wally Masterson. As this battle is on between Marsh and Old Fella. Registers contact again, so there's contact again between these two. There's Weston. Oh, good move by Angry, so he's pitted as Weston's pitted too. Get out of traffic. Here's Terry Rayton in third position. Haven't seen much from him tonight. He's got Art Vanderlei just ahead of him. And just ahead of Art Vanderlei is Lucas Dowd. So Lucas Dowd is making some steady improvements here, as that is So yes, there is redressing in this series. So we'll have a quick look at what's happening between these two. So this is Lucas Dowd and Max Gassett. So Lucas Dowd has just lost it at the entrance. Tagged the back of Max Gassett. He's pulled over and he's redressed that position. So just go back to this battle in the top 10. So plenty of pit stops are occurring here. So prior to that incident for Lucas Dowd. So Lucas Dowd, as you can see on screen here, it's predicted that even with that moment there, he's predicted to come out in 11th. Once the pit stops cycle has been completed. So it's a good recovery after being towards the back of the field after that one. As Matt Frost comes into the pits. So by the pit predictor, it will be positions as are, apart from Matt Frost, who's in 12th at the moment, so he's just pitting. Lucas Dowd 10th, Joey Gutierrez. So this is jumping between Gutierrez and Dowd as the laps continue. So it's quite intriguing to see how this will all work out once these pit stops. Oh, that's just outbraked himself there, Gutierrez. It was contact with a lapped car. I think that's Hatfield just ahead of him. There's a big gap there to Ray Smith. So Terry Rayton is pitting as well. Oh, and Haggis is in. Smith has just, Matt Frost has just come out. He's just come out behind Stu Parsons, 15th and 16th.
G'day JJ, how you going, mate?
Paulie, welcome to the broadcast. Unfortunate, mate. What happened?
Stop go 30s. There's 4 people that's got stop go 30 penalties at the moment on here. Frost, old fella, Coco, and myself. The lines are all wonky in pit lane. I did it twice. There's 5 people now. Someone else just got it as well. Crampton. Stop go 30.
I'm gonna have to go back to the original leaderboard.
Almost every single person, well, not almost every single person, but a lot of people coming in have got a stop go 30 because of the pit lane lines. Something's gone wonky with them.
So there we have it. Matt Frost, angry old fella, Neil Krempen. So here's Matt Frost coming in now. Just lost him in that order. So Michael East is in. So Miranenko with a stop go 30 as well. Unfortunately, my original widget doesn't actually show the stop goes.
Yeah, I think the first line that you see coming in is actually the pit line, and the pit board was at the second line. Someone came in early and hit it and knocked it out of whack, so it's stuffing everybody up. Or something like that, anyway.
Wow. That's going to have huge ramifications in this race. As I'm just trying to catch that car that just came into the pits and see the board. Neil Krempen. Yeah, so it looks as though the pit board has been knocked up in line with the second line.
Yeah, so you see the pit board ahead, and you see a line before it, so you actually start to brake there, but that's the actual pit lane line rather than the get ready to stop line. So it caught me out twice.
Oh, what an absolute drama. So Krempen, Runau, Miranenko, and Hunter. Hunter's got a stop go 30 as well. So he's been caught out by that.
Yeah, I came in to serve mine and did it again. That's right, but no, that's enough.
So with these predictions now, we've got Easter, Lawrenson, Rayton, Gallo, Schmidt at the top 5 by my predictions. With, well, Hunter's still got to do his stop go. Gutierrez has got a stop go as well. So this is going to really turn this entire race on its head.
See if it catches the top 5 guys out that haven't pitted yet.
Neil Fakeney comes into the pits now. We've got... So Lawrenson's in at the moment. Oh, I think he's made that line then. I wonder if it's been mentioned in the chat.
I did hear before I came to your call that someone did say the pit board is down, but I don't think anyone talked about any more than that.
Stu Parsons is in as well. So we're just waiting on Glenn Stimson and Stimson, Marsh. So Bruno Gallo's in. The field will be cleansed. Yes, unfortunately, I do miss out on that bit of info that these in-game penalties are being given out.
Yeah, I'm just watching them now. It's obviously you don't get them until you come out, so I'm just watching Gallo stop now, and Lawrenson seems to have got away with it. Soon see. No, he got a stop go 30 as well. The leader got a stop go 30. Gallo didn't.
Has two. Lawrenson. Oh no, this is going to be brutal for him. After the disconnect last week, after being in the lead 20 seconds. So Hunter's in, taking his stop go. Boys, Matthew Marsh, big slide heading into the Villeneuve chicane. As the field's been quite spread out now, I think a lot of these guys that were in battles have ended up serving their stop-go penalty, and as Marsh comes into the pits.
So Gallo or
oh no,
Easter,
that'll be
Easter should be.
Oh, I'm just watching Matthew Marsh come into the pits in the chase camera, and he more than likely get a stop-go penalty for that. He was pretty well foot to the floor as he's come in. As Lawrenson takes his stop go. So Roland Schmidt moves up. This is playing beautifully into the hands of Ray Smith. So after all of this, and we're waiting on the one pit stop for Glenn Stimpson, Ray Smith, aka Haggis, is going to be in 5th position after the pit stops.
Yeah, it looks like Marsh has got one as well, so there's still 3 outstanding, or 2 outstanding now.
So at the front of the field, Michael Easter has got an 11 and a half second gap over Rayton. This is a good performance from Easter. Showed the pace and quality. It's a brilliant lap.
Oh, that pace was incredible.
Oh, it blew me away. It was right at the end of quality 2 that these guys got these laps in. So it was Easter, Lawrenson and Dowd all did PBs right at the end of qualifying. So, Paul, tell us about your injury and how you went right foot braking.
It was, the right foot is broken across the top plate. 3 toes have no feeling or don't move. So I've had to switch to right foot braking for tonight, heel toe on it. After 20 odd years of sim racing go-kart style, changing over to a heel toe right foot, it was very, very unnatural, but I was slowly getting the hang of it. I only had like about 45-minute practice.
And that's unbelievable. So do you want to tell us how you break your foot? You still want to keep that one? Oh, it's Dowd just has a bit of a moment. He grabbed a bit of the sausage coming out of the Villeneuve chicane. Lost a bit of ground to Haggis there.
Oh, let's just say a tree fell on it when I was somehow delivering frozen products.
I don't want to laugh at it because I know how much pain it must be in, but mate.
I'm in agony, but yeah.
Oh, look, mate, I hope it gets well soon and you get feeling back in your toes and get back sim racing at your full capability. So the action out there was pretty hot, especially early on. It was the first. It felt like an eternity to me because there was that much going on. The first 10-15 minutes of this race, you're in some pretty heated battles with some guys.
Yeah, I was stuck in the chain of 8th to 13th, I think. I was definitely quicker than the guys in front, but I just couldn't find a way through. So I thought I'd pit early and take the risk of pitting early, but I didn't work with 2 stop-go penalties. But yeah, it was intense out there. No room. It's not a very easy track to pass on. You've got to have some major pace advantage or count on the guy in front making that crucial mistake at that crucial time so you can get the pace overlap on him. But other than that, you're just stuck in a chain.
Yeah, it looked like you made the right move to pit at that point. And saying that, Stimson comes into the pits at the moment. Just looking at the lap time comparison between Dowd and Smith. Dowd the last lap was 29.5 and Smith was a 29.6, so this is a great performance from Haggis to be in the battling with the pro class guys and someone of the calibre of Dowd, last season's champion.
He's doing incredibly well, actually. In qualifying, I was behind him, and I'm like, oh no, red guy. I didn't realise it was Haggis. I saw the red square, and I'm like, oh, he's going to slow me down. And every lap he was slightly faster than me, and I'm like, oh, excellent. So no, he's doing amazingly well.
He was kind of see it as a bit of pessimism coming into this PC League, but he's done such a good job that he needed to be a bit more confident about his speed and his driving ability. He's just
Stimson got a stop-go 30 as well.
Huge amount of curb taken by Dowd.
Oh, Lawrence got a drive-through as well. Lawrenson's got a drive-through as well in 12th. So that's his race pretty much done.
Yes, it does. Drive-through apparently Lawrenson.
I'd say that would be for track limits, that one.
Yeah, I'd say he'd just be pushing so hard to try and get the positions back after the stop go. He's returned to Rooz. Love seeing him on the grid, and it has not gone to plan one little bit.
Where's Payne? Oh, Reaton, sorry. Second. Gonna pull that gap on me in the championship now.
I know that's why you wanted to keep driving even with your broken foot.
Yeah.
Commended for that. I know you wanted to stay in the championship.
Yeah, try to mix it with these quick guys that have returned is quite difficult. That definitely have to step it up to the next level.
But that's the brilliant thing about having these guys come back is that everyone steps up.
Yeah.
And I think everyone under a bit of pressure can make little mistakes, and Lawrenson the drive-through penalty for track limits.
He's coming in to serve that now, so it's going to drop him right down.
So Dowd's pushing really hard to try and catch up and pass Haggis here, and he's making a few mistakes himself.
Very difficult track to pass. You really have to have a count on the guy in front making a mistake, especially for the chicane area. Probably would be the best area. But he's not making any. So he's doing really, really, really well to hold 5th place there.
And Dowd will be thinking the same thing as you. You just want to try and bridge that gap to Raiden. Dowd had a good qualifying. I missed what happened to him at the incline chicane. If he took too much curb or if he was hit by someone. Can you shed
On the
any
first
light
lap? On the first lap?
On the first lap.
No, I was back in because I had a pretty poor qualifying. But I did see a guy off the side, but I didn't see any contact. There was only one car, so I don't know what happened. I don't know if he did it by himself or not.
He might have. It could have just quite simply been that he's grabbed too much to the curb, and as he's bounced up and over the other side,
It's easily done.
it is very easily done. He's taking a huge amount of curb through there, and he seems to lose a bit of ground to Haggis.
It's always just a roll of the dice, and that Bentley, you know, it just eats those curbs up there. And the Ferrari's not known for curb hopping.
No, it's a very stiff car, isn't it? So
Yeah, it is.
then through the remaining sectors, he catches right up to Haggis. So Haggis, as I said, in fifth position, he's leading AM class by a huge gap over Joey Gutierrez. And Christopher Blanchard in 8th position, leading silver class. So that's been a great.
He's doing really well too. He's doing really well too, yeah.
Missed round 1, had a decent performance round 2. He's done very well here.
Using my setups, he's doing well.
As there's try and catch.
Oh, Lucas has just gone off. He kept it on though. He kept it on.
As Gutierrez and McElhinney have made contact themselves. That's why that flashed up on my screen. We're having a quick look at that replay, what's happened between those two. Stimson serves his penalty.
Ooh.
Someone in the chat, a long fall, viewers might be able to beat Paulie for a while. I don't know, Dan. I think you were pretty quick even driving right footed.
I was about half a second down on left foot brake into my right foot per lap, so I wasn't quite on the same pace as I was on the Wednesday night.
Even so, mate, it was really good to see you out there. Fortunate about the penalties.
Yeah. I think I would have jumped the 4 guys in front too, actually. So, and then with everyone else getting their stop goes, it could have been a what-if race, but that's how it goes.
Yeah, that's right. It is racing. For the majority of us, we have more unlucky in races than we do wins. So
This is true.
you got to take the good with the bad, and you just enjoy the good times. So the battle was heating up between Frost and Vandelays. Frost just backed off here. He's had a moment, lost a bit of ground. He's back behind these guys. That would be Schmidt and Bruno Gallo. So these guys are about to be lapped.
Yeah, Schmidt's right on Gallo's backer at the moment. And rolling under brakes is incredible. Unbelievable.
Just ahead of these guys, we've got Marinenko and Haycock in a battle as well. There's a lot of cars that are just out of position.
Yeah.
Throughout the field.
Well, this track delivers that because it's a roll of the dice through that chicane. You know, you aim for the same spot 3 times, you hit it the 4th time, that's it. You clip it, you bounce wrong, and that's it.
Marinenko was looking at Haycock as it's a field out of chicane. It's a tough spot to pass through there. We saw a couple of cars make contact throughout this race.
going to close up the field out here for these guys.
Just about watch this battle behind these guys and see all of it. So Schmidt and Gallo for the final place on the podium, and just ahead of these guys, there's this big four-car battle: Haycock, Mironenko, Vanderlei and Frost.
Yeah, and the other two are slowly creeping up on that too, so that's going to be a 6-car fight in a minute.
As Mironenko just gets the pass done on Haycock. It's going to tighten this up even more. Oh, look at how tight this is. What a battle between these guys. As we go through Villeneuve chicane. Into the hairpin. Oh, there's contacts. Oh, Frost and Haycock have gone round.
Oh no.
Continue. Gallo and Schmidt behind him. Schmidt's had to go to the grass to avoid all of that. Now that is as Haycock goes off again. Look at the replay of this one. It's contact between all of them. Almost the tail contact. The positions have come out how they should at the end of that. So those guys have let. So Haycock and has let.
I'm just watching the fight between Schmidt and Gallo. Schmidt's got a run on Gallo coming into the chicane. They're going to almost go side by side into there.
Both would have got damage out of that as well.
Oh, here he goes. He's got a move going on the outside of him. Schmidt's going around the outside of Gallo, coming into the second chicane. Two don't fit into here normally. Oh, they're side by side. Wow, well done, boys.
Oh, that is absolutely brilliant driving.
Gallo has another look down the inside, but can't get it done. Schmidt's braking is just immense.
It's phenomenal, isn't it?
I'm
just watching
I don't know how he does
this one.
It's amazing.
What a move. This is a great bit. It's absolutely class driving between these two. Gallo wouldn't have got a track cut there either. This is just great. No. Plenty of respect shown between those two. They gave enough track. That was just a great bit of racing. As Frost continues battling with Haycock.
He gets a little loose around this corner here though, Frost. Doesn't normally get a very good run. That was one of the places that I was majorly gaining on him, was through this section here. But he's doing so well in that Nissan.
Just want to have a quick shout out to a couple of the other performances in this race. So we've got 28 cars left after starting with 37 it was. Shout out to Tom Parsons up into 21st. This is easily his best performance. It's great to see in his third sim race.
Oh.
So he's made up 16 positions.
Impressive. Well done.
Just bring up the position delta. 16.
Oh, Frost just got the move done on Haycock around the outside through the last chicane.
And Lucas Dowd has caught back up. Oh, I was just about to say, Reedy has gone off at the chicane. He's just lost another position there to
Dominiac. I think, no?
Yeah, he's lost a position to Dominiac. And,
that's a Porsche there, so that's got to be Hunter too,
yeah, it's
right?
Hunter. So just have a look at what happened to Reedy here. Oh, he's just bounced on the curb, spun him around.
So easily done. Looks like Lucas has dropped back again. He's 1.5 behind Smith, so...
Well, I just caught up to him before, and he had caught right up onto the back of Haggis at the last chicane and just outbraked himself and had a bit of a slide, and it's continued going now, so he'll have to try again and get that position back.
But now Smith's moved up to 5th, so he's still holding 5th down really good.
Oh, he's done a brilliant job. Absolutely brilliant job.
Even Dominiac's in 8th as well, so we got a couple of silver up there with Blanchy and Dominiac.
Quick look at it, yeah, so Smith, Blanchard, Dominiac leading silver class in 7th and 8th. Joey Gutierrez in 18, second, and driver. But it's just these guys are mixing up with these pro drivers, and as I say that, something has happened with Lawrenson here. He's coming under pressure from Gutierrez.
He is, yeah.
Gutierrez gets a pass done. Or Lawrenson, I think Lawrenson backed out of that actually.
Looks like he's down on pace. The McLaren seemed to really pull away towards the end there.
Yeah, he's
Look at that.
pulled a gap on Lawrenson. So maybe Lawrenson's got some damage from something. Maybe when he got that drive-through, he's actually run off somewhere and got damage as well as the drive-through. So even after that moment from Reed, he's still in 10th position. He's second behind Daniel Hunter. I believe Hunter had a drive and stop go as well.
Yeah, he may have too, actually.
It's
Yeah.
going to be in half the field. Been completely caught up in what's going on that I haven't even realised there's only a minute, just under 2 minutes left in this race.
Oh, wow. There is
So there'll be one more lap for Easter. He's had an absolutely commanding performance in this one. As something's happened
Okay, the leader is on the final
between
lap now. Give
Fakeney
it
and
all you can.
McElhinney. Oh, McElhinney had a moment at the last chicane. Slight contact between the two of them. And Fakeney continues on. So just go back to the front of the field. This is a 15-second gap. Easter to Rayton. It's been a great performance from Easter. He got the job done in qualifying. Was able to pull a gap and has just continued on his merry way. He's stayed out of trouble. Stayed within the lines. Stayed within the speed of pit lane. He's just happy.
Lucas goes for a big dive on Smith, on Haggis, gets him on the first T1.
Watch the replay of this one.
That was a massive dive down the inside.
Just watch this move. Oh, you got a good run out of him out of the last chicane. Oh, easy. that was very lucky for Dowd. I suspect that Haggis has turned out of that one and let him go. He came from a hell of a long way back. As E-Star has won the race. Terry Rayton comes through in second. Waiting for Roland Schmidt, comes through, takes out the final podium place. Really solid performance from him. Bruno Gallo, it was a great battle between those two. There's a couple of slow cars around here. Not too sure what's going on. That's Max.
Oh, Vanderlei looks like he can't finish the race, and he's gone. Oh no, they actually crossed the. I didn't see the checkered flag next to that. I just saw pits come up.
So Max,
but that must have been a lap down.
Max Gassett's going very slowly at the moment. Not even sure if he's going to be able to make it.
And Blanchard's coming home for a good finish in 7th.
He's back going again now. I just wonder if he had to hold up and let someone through.
Unless he's really out of fuel, but...
But there's going to be some serious stories to tell after this one. Brilliant performance there by Michael Easter. Terry Rayton continues on with his championship. And Roland Schmidt in third. Well done to him. But, wow, what a race. That's just... It's gone very, very quickly. It's been all sorts going on. Oh, wowee.
Do you have a race like that?
Oh, that's... I need a moment to catch my breath and there'll be some stories at the end of this one. I'm going to want to catch up with everyone, and this is going to be... We didn't quite capture all the action, but wow, there was plenty of it.
This track sort of does deliver the plenty of action.
Oh, all the tracks we've had so far this season.
Yeah, well, this is true.
Been brilliant. Wow. A bit lost for words actually after that one. Just great performance from Haggis and Blanchard, 6 and 7. Interesting move by Dowd at the end, that spot from Haggis. It's interesting that because someone did the exact same move to me in the 4-hour on Saturday when I was teamed up with Dowd. So it'll be interesting to see what the chat's like at the end of this one.
He probably had that in mind and goes, "Oh, I can do that."
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Thank you all for tuning in on this one, and we're really looking forward to next Monday night. And,
yeah, Brands Hatch, I think, isn't it?
Oh, I haven't even looked that far into the future.
I think it is.
Thank you for joining me, Paulie. It'd be good to see you on the grid next week. I hope the foot ends.
We'll see how it goes. It's not going to be a speed recovery, at least 6 weeks. So
that's unfortunate, mate.
Yeah, so we'll see how we go. But as long as I can stay away from the trail breaking tracks, I'll be okay.
Oh, no worries. Well, thank you, mate. Thank you all for joining in and watching. And really looking forward to next week. Thank you all.
See you all next week.
Good night, all.